So hello to all my dear aspirants, welcome you all to Sail to MDS Dental Academy. So aspirant, hope everybody has seen the part 1 in which I have discussed about how to study our pyramid approach, how to divide subjects and time. And in part 2 I have discussed how to approach or how to study your MCQ and how to refer textbook for your exam preparation. If you people have not watched, you can go in the description box, click on the link, you can get through the video. Even on the I button above you can press. So let's see with the part 3, the assessment. So aspirant, the assessment is a key factor in your preparation. You might have heard from your seniors or people are telling that they have prepared very good for their exam but they have not got good ranks. Why aspirant? Because they lack assessment. You know, when we start something, we cannot say that we are going to get successful or not, because the objectives keep on changing for our preparation. That's why you need to assess yourself every 15 to 20 days, and based on that you have to modify yourself. So assessment or checking or evaluating your preparation at specific interval is very important if you want to be in the top 500 of NEET, MDS, your INI-CET exam or whichever exam you are planning. So aspirant, let's see how to assess your NEET MDS preparation. You can use this assessment for your INI-CET also and for your government dental exam. So aspirant, let's see first of all how to approach the subject. So whenever we are taking any lecture aspirant, the step 1, what you have to do is that you have to read our academy notes. You have to read the images, you have to go through the voice notes, videos, the link we have sent. You have to go through it thoroughly. Then second comes the synopsis. You have to read at least once or twice per synopsis. Many important points are there, you can go through them. Then the second step comes the MCQ reading. You can read the MCQ from the Pulse or Dentist, both, any book which you like you can read. Then you can read the MCQ from the exams which I am taking and also from our discussion group. Every week 2 to 3 times we are discussing important MCQs that you can go through. So step 1 is reading the base, that is reading the theory. Second step is reading the MCQ. Now third thing comes that textbook reference. So aspirant, whenever you read or approach any MCQ, I have told you 3 things can happen: right, wrong, or you don't know. So whenever the problem is there that your concept is lacking or you are going wrong in that specific MCQ, that MCQ you have to refer from the textbook. That point you have to refer from the textbook. You know what will happen when you are, like say you are reading ameloblastoma, you are not knowing about the ameloblastoma. You have seen our notes, you have seen our synopsis, you got enough information. Let's see, if you have not got enough information, you want to read more, then you can refer textbook and write at some point or in some your full-scale book those points. So that will become your memory concept or ADD points which you can use during your revision time. So whenever you see any subject, this 3 steps you have to follow aspirant. Okay, any doubt, I am there for you, remember. Then let's understand plan of action. So many students are telling me, so your plan of action is little tough. In the beginning aspirant, I told you your preparation is like cricket. The first 10 over and the last 10 over are very crucial. So you have to be very fast in the beginning. So you can see my plan of action aspirant. I have given just 7 days for the operative dentistry and endodontics. No problem. I am going to tell you how you have to divide them. Then oral radiology, I have given you around 5 days, you can see aspirant, which is more than enough. Okay, now this DADH I have given around 5 days, which is 3 days is more than enough. So whatever 2 days aspirant left, you can use for the cons and endo. Remember, in my every planning, one long subject will be there, then one short subject and one basic subject will be there. Okay, the subject division I already discussed in part 1. You can see for general pathology I am giving around 7 days. General pathology is subject for 4 to 5 days. So 2 days you got extra. You can use them. And exam aspirant, no need that you should give on the specific day only. See, my goal is not that you can keep on giving the exam. My goal is that you should read properly and then you should give exam. So for example, the exam is there on 7th. If you are not giving on 7th, no problem, but you have to give within 15 days. Means what? You have to give before the 22, so that you will not get lag or you will not get behind your proper schedule. So plan of action, no need to worry, you can go at your own pace. I have divided subjects in such a way that definitely you are going to complete your preparation at proper time. Okay aspirant, now let's see how you have to assess your preparation. So now dear aspirants, let us talk about the sample assessment form. So this assessment form I have made very simple. In the beginning 1 to 2, when you are doing assessing, you may find it difficult, but after third assessment form it will be easy for you. And remember aspirant, you will see the progress in your preparation. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to decide for how many days you want to assess yourself. The minimum days is 15 and maximum days is 13. So here I am preparing for the Jan and to Feb 2021. So what you have to write, what we are going to cover, what our academy is going to cover in this Jan Feb. We are going to cover at least 5 subjects. Let's say for example, operative dentistry, endodontics, oral radiology, PPM, that is physiology, pharmacology, medicine. We are covering respiratory system and image-based question of about subject. So then you have to follow this table. It's very simple table. So here the subject is there, then they assign how many days you are giving for particular subject, and don't confuse for this. In part 1 I have already divided subject in 4 categories, and I mentioned for each subject how many days you have to give. You can give less or more subject depending on your control over the subject. Then days taken, then academy notes or videos attended or not, synopsis reading done or not, MCQ practice and exam attended or not, online exam given or not, how many marks you have get, and textbook you have refer or not. Like that you can keep aspirant. Now let's say for example, you are given 7 days for operative dentistry and you are not able to complete in 7 days. So there will be few topics which you have not done. So those topics, left or topics you have to write, topic left you have to write. Whichever subjects are there, topic left you have to write. This is considered as backlog aspirant. So this backlog you have to complete in between. That I will show you how. Let's say for example, you are given endo 6 days and you are completing in 5 days. So 1 day extra you will have. So in that extra 1 days you have to try to complete this backlog and you have to keep on cancelling. So in this manner you will able to do the leftover work also and also ongoing work. Sometimes happen you don't have any topic left and extra days are there for any subject, like your operative endo is done completely, you completed radio in 3 days, 1 day is left. That 1 day you can give extra for textbook reference, or you can revise any of the weaker part of the past subjects. So please have this column in your assessment form. Final conclusion, I will give you every 15 to 20 days we are going to have a phone talk or WhatsApp talk, and I am going to help you in each and every manner. Now for division of subject, already I have taught. Again I will tell in brief. You have to refer our course content which I am sending. You can refer pulse index also and dentist index also. Let's say operative dentistry 7 days I am giving, 5 days for your base preparation and 2 days for your revision. So in that 5 days, 2 to 3 days I am going for notes and synopsis reading, and you can go for the MCQ. Topic wise you can divide aspirant, and revision 2 days. Okay aspirant, like that you can divide endo also, any topic. Just write the name of topic, how many days you want to give for notes and synopsis, complete first notes and synopsis, then go for MCQ practice, doubt in an MCQ practice, for concept upliftment go for the textbook reference. So this is a simple way you have to prepare, and then at the end you have to give exam also. Exam is very important to assess that whatever you have done is correct or not. Okay aspirants, this was about your assessment form. We are going to send you everything, and please remember, keep on working. Any doubt, let me know. Thank you all.